course, Ace versus Ghost, High Comfort Ultra Comparison. So we have a voice for this course. Again, course it was found
Sports experiments. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, striking the communication, play, and copyrighted projections. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection as possible.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, Oklahoma City, currently a ways below.
Looking at Oklahoma City, at this point, you really need to focus on blocking out negative energy. You have to play for one another. There's still time to turn things around.
I don't think there's any one thing that's going to suddenly solve all these problems, but the number one thing is just to relax. They're trying so hard to right the ship, and you can see how much it's affecting their play. You can't be thinking and playing at the same time.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Jay in at the center position. All right, Brent, what do you expect from this kind of matchup with two teams that specialize in offense?
Points, B.A. Points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other, and we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody's got to get an advantage. So is it who's hot first? We're going to find out.
It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Williams from deep. Holmgren. The rebound by Jay.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. The rebound by Jay. The Lakers in the lead. From deep, Reeves. No good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Alex Caruso.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Dort, a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing him shake loose in the mid-range.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's Jay. Oh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Jay's got 6.
When he gets that close to the rim, it takes great D to stop him.
Lakers foul. Number 88. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Knocks it loose. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And that one's good. Jay, give him 8 points now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
The Lakers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside Reeves. Here's Jay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, how good does it feel as a player when your team really starts to hit its stride?
Well, it's just awesome, BA, when players understand their role and how locked in that you can be. And there's a whole other level to that when you know going into any NBA contest whether or not you're going to win the game is dependent on what you do. And the opponent has no chance of taking that away from you. That's when you're a championship caliber team.
Doncic passes to Jay. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. The shot, no good. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Dort. And here's Holmgren. Off the mark there with a 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
James passes to Jay. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thunder trail by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Now here's Doncic. Still no points. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Hartenstein. From about 16, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Jay's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Pass to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Reeves.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Rebound, the Lakers. Jay's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Great D that time from Holmgren. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Caruso, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Hartenstein, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Inside. Here's Jay. Williams defending. He's off on the layup.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. Wallace outside. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of the game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
I just love the ball move.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Jay. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Finney Smith a screen. Jay. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Wallace outside. Here he goes. Over Finney Smith. Williams from long range. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Connect.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Thunder trail by 15. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely. Williams from long range. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Jay. Lays it up and banks it in. Jay's gotten 4 this quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside, Williams. Caruso, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, a screen on Doncic. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
And that one's good. Jay's got 28.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Left side, Williams. Outside, Joe. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Rebound by the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Doncic, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Jay. 28 points for him. Doncic with it. Luka! Get off me!
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Williams. To the middle. Here's Jay. And the layup falls. Jay's got 30.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 15. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allowed. house and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
James finds Hachimura. Here's Jay. Yep, that one's good. Jay's got 32 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. 4-3. Hartenstein, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Reeves. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got 5.
So good at reading the defenses and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play. Right now playing with tons of intensity. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Left side Reeves. Baseline try. Here's Jay. Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Caruso, a screen on Doncic. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Reeves pulls it down.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Thunder call time here. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Rejected by James.
Big-time SWAT LeBron James making his presence felt.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Jay. Here's Reeves. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso outside. Down low. Holmgren inside. Unable to get that one. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Reeves has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, point forward, point guard, point center. I don't care really where he is. LeBron James just ahead of the curve. Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Dort with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Pass to Holmgren. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Reeves. And the layup is good. Reeves has got 12 points in the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Dort, the pass to Caruso. Back to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Beyond the arc. And that's good. Hachimura for 3. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. From downtown. The rebound by Jay.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. James has gotten his third basket of the night.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Jay. Pass to Hachimura. Now Doncic. Here's Jay. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Jay. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Caruso outside. Dort outside. From deep, Holmgren drills it from deep. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
James, a screen on Hartenstein. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by James.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Caruso against Doncic. Rebound, the Lakers. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah and take on the Jazz. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Hachimura outside. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Dort with it. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Here's Jay. He's got 34. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Outside, Williams. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Lakers.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Jay in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 36 points.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load. and he is not disappointed.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And here's Holmgren from behind the arc. Rebounded by LeBron.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Number 1, Los Angeles.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. From deep, Holmgren fires in the triple. Holmgren's got 11 points.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's James. Great D that time from Holmgren. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
First free throw is good, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And so he hits both. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Jay, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Jay's got 38 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. Now Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Hartenstein. James, a screen on Dort. And here's Reeves outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Here's Jay. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Here's Jay. Out to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's Jay. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. It's blocked. Hachimura against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Jay. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Hachimura, the pass to Jay. Jay, it's good on the putback.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Yep, that one goes. James has got 11 points.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
And that one drops.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And it's Jay missing.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
The shot by Dort, no good.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Count that bucket. 13 points in the game.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura to the left side wing. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's Jay. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Williams. Dort outside. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside for Dort. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. The Lakers shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Shot is good by Reeves.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Jay. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Jay. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. No good with the triple.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Jay's got 49 in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Hartenstein. Blocked! Hachimura, the pass to Jay. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
To the paint. And he gets that one. Jay's got 53 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hartenstein's got 36 points.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Back to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Now Dort. He's covered by Reeves. Holmgren with it. The 3 is up. The shot comes out.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And yep, it's good.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Dort's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Doncic passes to James. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Dort outside. It's Holmgren, high post. Back to Dort. A clear look for Hartenstein. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Pass to Reeves. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jay. James outside. And the 3-pointer goes. James has got 16 points now.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
So it's the Lakers easily grab
stats guy always gets a workout when MP is in the lineup.
Good win. Let's keep it going. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.